Welcome to our daily live stream. It's a game night. My name is Ino Mark 29. I'm coming to you live from Kenya. Kenya is a country in the east of Africa. Yeah, so if this is your first time here, friend, kindly, I'd really appreciate so much if you took a few seconds to just hit 1,000 mark. We are closing in. Yeah, being a game night, I do not want to say much, but just to take you straight to the game. It's a quiz game, and the first question is, what's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? That is question number 1 on our game tonight. The second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? The third question is, a left-handed or right-handed? Like, are you a left-handed or a right-handed person? The fourth question is, what did you take for breakfast? What did you take for breakfast? And then the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Yes, so friend, those are our 5 hot questions. Yeah, they are in our game tonight. Also, if this is your first time here, kindly take a few seconds to subscribe, like, and also you can also share the stream so that we get to as many people as possible. Remember, my name is Ino Mark 29. Yeah, so I want to pin the questions so that it can be easier for each and every person to see them. Can continue like before. Yeah, so if you're waking up, good morning. If you're still on with your day, how are you? Yeah, do not forget to subscribe kindly. The first question is, what's the weather like where you are? What is the weather like where you are? The second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? The third question is, left-handed or right-handed? Like, are you a left-handed person or right-handed? Kindly do not forget to subscribe. The fourth question is, what did you take for breakfast? Yeah, what did you take or eat for breakfast? And lastly, are you watching on a tablet or phone? The last question is, are you watching on a tablet or phone or computer? Yeah, so talk to me. Yeah, my name is Ino, coming to you live from Kenya. Ricardo, hello my friend. You're saying hi, best friend. Hello Ricardo, how are you? Yeah, welcome home, brother. How is Jamaica? Yeah, Ricardo comes from Jamaica. And I know in Jamaica right now it's evening. Yeah, probably Ricardo, I know you're about to go to bed. And in Jamaica today has to be on Wednesday. Here in Kenya it's on Thursday. It's on a Thursday at 4:29 a.m. Yeah, very early. Amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to pin the questions, friends, so that it can be easier for each and every person to see them. So kindly give me a minute. Yeah. And also the other thing is, very soon we're about to unlock the gift side, or the gift option. Yeah, we almost. I've been having people asking me, bro, how can I donate? Where can I donate? Yeah. So very soon you'll have that option with us. Right, Ricardo, the first question is, that is the last question. Like, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Ricardo, you're saying I'm watching it on a phone. The fourth question was, what did you eat or take for breakfast? You're saying, I ate breakfast, bread, ham, and egg, nice one. And then you're asking, what is the first question? The first question is, what is the weather like where you are, Ricardo? Also, friend, kindly, if you're joining us for the very first time, kindly support me by subscribing. My name is Ino Mark29. I'm coming to you live from Kenya. Yeah, Kenya is a country in the east of Africa. If you're probably wondering, like, what is Kenya? And also in Kenya right now, the time is 4:33 a.m. in the morning. And Ricardo is saying it's 8:31 p.m. Jamaica. All right, bro. Amazing. Thank you very much for telling us that. So Ricardo, the first question is, what's the weather like where you are? Yeah, what's the weather like? Is it raining? Is it calm? Is it hot? Is it cold? Oh, Ricardo, you're saying it's very hot. Amazing. So, Ricardo, between hot and cold, which one do you like? Between hot weather and cold weather, which one do you like or prefer? Yeah, it is taking quite some time to pin the questions, but we'll get there, hopefully. And also, kindly do not forget to subscribe. Yeah, it's time for the hot drink. Ricardo, you're saying you like it when it's cold. Yeah, I've come to realize that most people they normally like the cold climate. I've really never understood the reason as to why. But whenever I ask most of my friends here, they normally tell me I prefer cold. Yeah, I've never found anybody telling me that I like it when it's hot. Yeah. Ricardo, okay, you're saying answer all the questions. Okay, bro. So the first question for me is, what's the weather like where you are? Right now, it's very calm. It's not hot, it's not cold, although it's because it's in the morning, there's some coldness, but not too cold. Then the second question is, who was the last person you texted? The last person I texted was Anshu. Yeah, he's our friend here. He comes from India. The third question, left-handed or right-handed? Like, am I a left-handed person or a right-handed? I normally use my right hand. The fourth question, what did you take for breakfast today? So, bro, Ricardo, for me, like, I normally do not take breakfast at all. Yeah, I stopped taking breakfast a very long time ago. Yeah, till nowadays, no breakfast for me. And then the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? I'm watching on a computer actually. Yeah. Yeah. So those are my those are my answers, and that is how I've played the game. I've also taken part in playing the game, though as soon as we get everything ready here, I'll pin my the questions and my answer as well. Yeah, Ricardo, thank you very much for asking that, bro. I really appreciate. You're saying the last one, you texted Moya today. Congratulations, brother. Thank you very much for answering all our questions. I really appreciate that, brother. And Ricardo, thank you as well for always showing up to support me. Yeah, I do not take it for granted, bro. I really appreciate so much. So right now I want to type the questions. Question number 1. What's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? The second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? Yeah, that is our roster. He's waking people up. Question number 3. Left-handed or right-handed? Left-handed or right-handed? What did you eat? Did you eat for breakfast? And then the last question, number 5. Are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer. Yeah. So friends, those are our 5 hard questions. What's the weather like where you are? Question number 1. Question number 2, who was the last person you texted? Yeah. Question number 3, what did you eat for breakfast? No, sorry. Allow me to repeat. What's the weather like where you are? That is the first question. The second one is, who was the last person you texted? Third, left-handed, right-handed person. Fourth, what did you eat for breakfast? Fifth, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Nice one. So I'm pinning the question. What happened? No. I just misplaced everything. So again, I'll have to begin afresh. I lost the questions. Sadly. Anyway, the first question, friend, is what's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? The second one is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? The third question is left-handed or right-handed? Like, are you a left-handed person or a right-handed person? The fourth is, what did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for breakfast? And then lastly, the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Yeah, we've been around for the past 19 minutes. Hello, Sky Gali. How are you? How have you been, Sky? Amazing. So Sky, I have we normally do a quiz game. Yeah, and the first question is, what's the weather like where you are? Yeah, what's the weather like where you are, Sky? That is our first question. You're saying, I see your comment in my picture. I'm in the school bus. Yeah, I did comment. You are very happy, Sky. And I'm very glad that you are happy. Where were you guys going? Were you going on a trip? Yeah, so right now, the time is 4:48 a.m. That is East African time. And then the second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? Sky is saying, good night, sorry, because my mom and I will sleep for school tomorrow. Oh, okay, Sky. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate. Have a blessed night. I hope, Sky, I hope to see you or hear from you in our next stream. Yeah, have a blessed one. Thank you very much for supporting, like for showing up. It really means a lot to me. My my apologies for that, friend. Thank you for reminding me. Anshu, how are you, brother? And then yeah, I was reading the time zones in different cities across the world, and I had no idea I was on mute. Okay, moving on. In Brussels, it's on a Thursday, 4:08 a.m. In Bucharest, it's on a Thursday, 5:08 a.m. In Budapest, it's on a Thursday, 4:08 a.m. Cairo, Thursday, 5:08 a.m. Calgary, Wednesday, 8:08 p.m. In Cape Town, it's on a Thursday, 4:08 a.m. And you're saying it's 7:38 a.m. I believe in India. Amazing. Thank you very much, brother. And then I am in Chicago. It's on a Wednesday, 9:09 p.m. In Copenhagen, it's on a Thursday, 4:09 a.m. In Dallas, it's on a Wednesday, 9:09 p.m. In Dar es Salaam, that is Tanzania, it's on a Thursday, 5:09 a.m. In Darwin, Thursday, 11:39 a.m. In Denver, it's on a Wednesday, 8:09 p.m. Detroit, Wednesday, 10:09 p.m. 6:09 a.m. In Dublin, Thursday, 3:09 a.m. In Frankfurt, it's on a Thursday, 4:09 a.m. In Harare, Thursday, 4:10 a.m. In Helsinki, Thursday, 5:10 a.m. In Hong Kong, it's on a Thursday, 10:10 a.m. In Honolulu, it's on a Wednesday, 4:10 p.m. In Houston, it's on a Wednesday, 9:10 p.m. In Indianapolis, it's on a Wednesday, 10:10 p.m. In Islamabad, Thursday, 07:10 a.m. Istanbul, it's on a Thursday, 05:10 a.m. In Jerusalem, it's on a Thursday, 5:10 a.m. In Johannesburg, Thursday, 4:10 a.m. In Kabul, Thursday, 06:40 a.m. It's on a Wednesday, the time is 9:11 p.m. In Kinshasa, it's on a Thursday, 03:11 a.m. Moving on. In Kuwait City, it's on a Thursday, 5:11 a.m. Kyiv, it's on a Thursday, 5:11 a.m. Lagos, 11 p.m. In Lisbon, it's on a Thursday, 03:11 a.m. In London, Thursday, 03:11 a.m. Los Angeles, Wednesday, 7:11 p.m. Madrid, it's on a Thursday, 4:11 a.m. 04:11 a.m. In Manila, it's on a Thursday, 10:11 a.m. In Melbourne, Thursday, 12:11 a.m. Mexico City, it's on a Wednesday, and the time is 8:12 p.m. In Miami, it's on a Wednesday, 10:12 p.m. Minneapolis, it's on a Wednesday, 9:12 p.m. In Montreal, it's on a Wednesday, 10:12 p.m. Moscow, it's on a Thursday, 5:12 a.m. In Mumbai, it's on a Thursday, 7:42 a.m. Nairobi, it's on a Thursday, 05:12 a.m. In New Delhi, it's on a Thursday, 07:42 a.m. In New Orleans, it's on a Wednesday, 21:12, that is 9:12 p.m. New York, it's on a Wednesday, 10:12 p.m. In Oslo, Thursday, 04:12 a.m. In Ottawa, Wednesday, 10:12 p.m. Paris, Thursday, 04:13 a.m. Philadelphia, it's on a Wednesday, 10:13 p.m. In Phoenix, Wednesday, 7:13 p.m. In Prague, Thursday, 04:13 a.m. Moving on. In Rio de Janeiro, it's on a Wednesday, 11:13 p.m. In Riyadh, it's on a Thursday, 5:13 a.m. In Rome, it's on a Thursday, 4:13 a.m. In Salt Lake City, it's on a Wednesday, 8:13 p.m. San Francisco, Wednesday, 7:13 p.m. San Juan, Wednesday, 10:13 p.m. In San Salvador, Wednesday, 8:13 p.m. Santiago, Wednesday, 10:13 p.m. In Santo Domingo, the time is, it's on a Wednesday, 10:13 actually 10:14 p.m. In Sao Paulo, Wednesday, 11:14 p.m. Seattle, it's a Wednesday, 7:14 p.m. In Shanghai, it's on a Thursday, 10:14 a.m. In Singapore, Thursday, 10:14 a.m. In Sofia, Thursday, 05:14 a.m. In Stockholm, it's on a Thursday, 04:14 a.m. In Sydney, Thursday, 12:14 a.m. In Taipei, Thursday, 10:14 a.m. In Tehran, it's on a Thursday, 05:44 a.m. In Tokyo, Thursday, 11:14 a.m. Toronto, Wednesday, 10:14 p.m. In Vancouver, Wednesday, 7:14 p.m. In Vienna, it's on a Thursday, 4:14 a.m. In Warsaw, Thursday, 4:15 a.m. Washington, D.C., it's on a Wednesday, 10:15 p.m. Winnipeg, it's on a Wednesday, 9:15 p.m. In Zagreb, it's on a Thursday, 4:15 a.m. And finally, in Zurich, it's on a Thursday, 4:14 a.m. So friends, those are the time zones from different cities across the world. All right. Ricardo, you're saying hi. All right, official space. It's Wednesday in Jamaica. I think Ricardo, our friend official Jem might not be around, so we've been around for the past 50 minutes. Yeah, and we are still here. Thank you very much, Ricardo, for sticking around. I really appreciate that, brother. Be blessed for that. Yeah, your support is amazing. I'm very happy you're my friend, Ricardo. Oh, he's around. Actually, Anshu, I thought you had gone to school. Yeah, so friend Anshu, I have a question for you, brother. Like, do you normally like go to school from morning to evening? I remember you told me your classes end at 5, like daily, from Monday to Friday. There are some days that you go maybe in the afternoon, or some days your classes end early. International. And she was saying, I go to college at 9 a.m. on classes get over at 5 p.m. and in between that also I also got library, and at 8 p.m. I eat at mess and get back at flat. Wow, that is amazing, bro. You see, with Ricardo, he normally does that, Anshu. Yeah, this is not the first time I'm seeing Ricardo delete a message. He normally types, and then I've really never understood the reason as to why he normally deletes it, but he does that oftenly. Yeah, I did try to ask him in the past, but he never told me the reason as to why he normally deletes anything. Yeah, it's like he's used to. Yeah, and I see we've been here for the last 53 minutes. Yeah, Ricardo, bro, like there's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, nobody, like after the, like nobody will, if you are maybe afraid people will see your messages, like yeah, you're very safe actually, bro. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, you don't have to delete them, Ricardo. It's a very fine. You see the messages, I mean the chats, they are after we end this stream. Okay, maybe someone can see them, but there's really nothing to worry about. Yeah. All right, Ricardo. All right, bro. So Anshu, what have you taken for breakfast, brother? And also to you, Ricardo, what have you taken for supper or for dinner? Ricardo, you're saying you've taken rice and chicken. And Anshu, you're saying, let me see the schedule of mess, all right? Oh, Anshu, you are vegetarian, bro. Yeah, you've never told me this. Yeah, I also remember Anshu, the first time when I joined campus, I used to live like within the school premises. And when you live there, they normally do what we call, they serve you like breakfast, lunch, and supper. So it used to be really fun. And I stayed there for 1 year, I think. And then the second year was like, I told my parents, no, I want to go live outside the school. And when they allowed me or gave me the green light to live outside the school, I began regretting. I even wanted to go back to live in the hostels. But once I was out, I think I couldn't really again go back. Things like bed, mattress, basins, and plates, cooking pots. So I couldn't really go back. Yeah, outside life is really tricky. but living within the school, it's amazing for me that back then. So today you're saying today breakfast is onion plus potato flatter with some tea. Alright, that sounds really nice. Yeah, so enjoy your breakfast, friend. We wish you the best. I believe for me, I'm also enjoying my breakfast because right now in Kenya the time is 5:24 a.m. I'm taking my warm water here. Yeah, I'd say this is my breakfast, early breakfast. And we've been around for the last 58 minutes. We are still here and just enjoying the stream. I also thank you guys for those who are still watching. I see we are like 5 people in the stream. I really appreciate that. Be blessed for that, friend. And you're saying also some soaked dry fruits. Yeah, those guys are really taking good care of you guys, aren't you? Yeah, they are taking good care of you. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, I've seen a few Kenyans coming to study in India. Yeah, and I remember you guys told me that your education system is really very hard. They must be really smart. Yesterday I was with a friend here from India. Look, he told me you guys love studying, which is good. Also, just to remind you, friend, we've been here for the last 1 hour. We only have 30 minutes for the game. So the first question on the game is, it's a quiz game. What's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? The second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? The third question is, left-handed or right-handed? Like, are you left-handed person or a right-handed person? The fourth question, what did you eat for breakfast? Or what did you take for breakfast? And then lastly, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Like, where are you watching this stream from? Tablet, phone, or... Yeah, so friend, Ricardo, you're saying 9:25 p.m. in Jamaica, and then you're saying soon you're going to bed. Amazing, bro, amazing. Yeah. So Ricardo, what time do you normally sleep, brother? Yeah. At what time do you normally sleep, Ricardo? Like for me personally, I do not really have a specific time when I sleep. Yeah, at times I sleep at 10 p.m. At times I sleep at 11 p.m. I do not really have a specific, like I do not have a sleeping routine, which I should create. Yeah, because sleeping routines are really good for our health. But nowadays, at least I'm trying to adjust my schedule because right now, as before the EPL, the English Premier League begins, right now I normally do a stream as from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. After that, I go to bed. And then I wake up the following morning at 4 a.m. I do a stream from 4 to 6 a.m. And then I go to bed. I sleep for like an hour or two, and then I wake up. For now, I begin my day. But when the EPL will begin, I'll have to readjust. But for the morning, Anyway, yeah, I will just know about it. I'll communicate about that. Yeah, so we've been around for the past 1 hour and 3 minutes. That is like 63 minutes in since this stream began. We are still here, though we only have like 27 minutes before we finish our game. Yeah, tonight's game. And today is a bit warmer than yesterday. Yesterday it was very cold. Yeah, the degrees today are 17. Yeah, which is warmer than yesterday. Ricardo, you're saying I'm 34 official. I go to bed at 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. Oh, 34, I guess you meant your age, right? 34 years old. Yeah, amazing. Thank you for that, brother. Amazing. All right. Yeah, we've been around for the last 1 hour 8 minutes. Yeah, that says, or that shows that we have 22 minutes, only 22 minutes for the game. Like we only remaining with 22 minutes for playing the game. And the first question is, what's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? And the second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? The third question is, left-handed or right-handed? Like, are you a left-handed person or a right-handed person? The fourth question is, what did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for breakfast? And then the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Also, kindly friend, do not forget to put a like on the stream. Like, double tap your screen. If maybe you're watching on a phone, double tap your screen to put a like on the stream. Right. Also, we've been around for the past 70 minutes. Yeah, now the game only has like 20 minutes. Yeah, 70 minutes, that is 1 hour and 10 minutes. Right. Question number 1. What's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? Question number 2. Who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? Question number 3. Left-handed or side-handed? Like, are you a left-handed person or a right-handed person? Quiz game number 4. What did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for breakfast? And then the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Yeah, like, where are you watching the stream from? On a tablet, phone, or computer? Also, friend, kindly do not forget to subscribe, like, and also share, so that we get to as many people as possible. I'll really appreciate so much. Remember, our target is for this month, we are targeting like 2,000 subscribers. I believe we can do it. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, that is 73 minutes in. That is 1 hour 13 minutes. Yeah. That's how long we've been around. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, just to remind you, friend, that the game has 5 questions, and the first question is, what's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? Kindly do not forget to subscribe and like the stream. The second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the, like, are you a left-handed person or a right-handed person? The fourth question is, what did you eat for breakfast? Yeah. What did you eat for breakfast? And then the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Where are you watching this stream from? On a tablet, phone, or computer? One hour 15. Yeah, the game only has 15 minutes to go. Yeah, 15 minutes. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, so there is I believe there is some music playing in the background. And right now as we are speaking, it's 5:42 a.m. That is East African time. Right. I'm wondering whether that music is too loud. Yeah. Okay, instead of wondering, let me just listen and know whether it's coming to our stream, so that we know what action we should take. Yeah, I think it's not that loud, but you can hear it in the background. Ricardo, you saying Jamaica is very hot? Alright, bro. I don't think whether that music has copyright issues, even though it's not really that loud, but I was listening to it and it's not really affecting our stream. So it's 5:45. We have 5:45 a.m. We have like 15 minutes to 6 a.m. Yeah, we're still around. Remember, we also have like 11 minutes before our game comes to an end. The first question on the game is, what's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? The second question is, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? The third question is, left-handed or right-handed? Yeah, are you a left-handed person or a right-handed person? The fourth question on the game is, what did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for breakfast? And then lastly, the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Like where you watching this stream from? On a tablet, phone, or computer? Yeah, those are our five questions on the game. Yeah, just to remind you, it's a questions game, which is also optional. Not like it's not a must you answer them. Yeah, it's optional to answer them. There is our Cochrane. Yeah, just to remind you, friend, we've been around for the last 82 minutes and we are still here. So the game has only 7 minutes. right. 84 minutes in, so we have like actually 85. We only have 5 minutes, and then we will end the game, but the stream still has like 35 minutes. Yeah, so no worries, no worries. All right. So allow me to read the questions for the one final time. Yeah, one last time. So the first question is, what's the weather like where you are? That is question number one. What's the weather like where you are? Question number two, who was the last person you texted? Who was the last person you texted? Question number three, left-handed or right-handed? Are you a left-handed person or a right-handed person? Question number four, what did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for breakfast? And then finally, the last question is, are you watching on a tablet, phone, or computer? Like, are you watching this stream on a tablet, phone, or on a computer? Yeah, friend, we only have 3 minutes. I think that is enough for if you want to answer the questions. Yeah. Yeah, that music. Blessings, blessings. Yeah, so friend, right now, as we are speaking, or as I'm speaking, the game, our quiz game, has actually come to an end. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 1 hour 33 minutes since we began. The time is 5:59 a.m. So 1 minute to 6 a.m. Yeah, 1 hour 40 minutes in, we only have like, we're remaining with 20 minutes to go. Twenty more minutes. All right. One or 4 minutes. And that means we have 16 minutes to go. Yeah, right now as we are speaking, the time is 6:11 a.m. East African time. So it's, I think by now maybe, okay, it's still dark out, but in a few minutes time from now, I believe you'll be hearing some birds singing for us, waking people up. Yeah, remember I told you that normally in the village, most people do not have what we call watches or clocks outside. That is either 6:20 or almost. So if probably you're a person who normally goes to work, or if you want to wake up as early as 6:30, yeah, you can just wait for the birds. Immediately you hear them sing, you'll know that I have either 11 or 10 minutes to 6:30. Yeah. I'm also sure, friend, maybe where you come from, there's such things. Maybe, yeah, maybe not. People without watches. Yeah, I can even hear them as early as 6:13. Previously, I used to hear them at 6:20, and then it came 6:17, now it's 6:13. Hear them. Yeah. Even some crows. Yeah, and yet we humans forget to give praise and thanks to the Almighty Jah, our Almighty God, for waking us up. Yeah, the birds are already thanking Him for the opportunity to arise again. Yeah, 6:15 a.m. Right now, friend, we have like about 10 minutes to go. Yeah, so in 10 minutes time we'll be ending our stream for today. Not for today, for this morning. Yeah, remember I normally do 2 streams per day. So one comes very early in the morning, as early as 4 a.m. till 6 a.m. Right now as we are speaking, it's 6:17 a.m. That is East African time, and then the next stream will come at 8 p.m. East African time as well, from 8 p.m. Till 10 p.m. Yeah, we do that on a daily basis. Yeah, so we ain't sleeping. We ain't sleeping, working. So that's why we are here. That is what we are here to do. Work. Let's leave sleep for the elderly. Yeah, they're the ones who are supposed to take enough rest. For we, no rest. I also remember yesterday in my last video, the one that I made, I did promise that today I was to work on some plants. So immediately after I wake up, that is what I want to work on, and then later on I'll be doing my laundry. Yeah, I normally do it myself. Yeah. And then after the laundry, maybe. But the little work will not involve what we call a video, like vlogging. Just a random walk. So right now, friend, we have like around 7 minutes. Yeah. Just 7 minutes, and I will be saying our goodbyes. Yeah, so far it has been amazing. It has been an amazing stream. It wasn't. I cannot compare it to last night's, because if in terms of the turn up, the numbers, the views, today we really have good views. Not like last night, but that is also part of the work. Yeah, it's I normally take it as a business. If you've ever done a business, there are days that you really do business, and there are days that you really go home even with nothing. Actually, yeah, that happens to business people. You'll just sit in your business from morning to evening. Maybe you attend to even either at times one person, at times no person. Yeah, so that is similar to business. There are days that you sell, there are days that you don't, there are days that you sell a little, but that is also a part of life. Yeah, you cannot control that, so it happens here as well. So we should everybody should learn to do what we call lower your expectations. Yeah, that is how we can only and what we call what do you call it, frustrations. Yeah, learning to lower your expectations will help you manage or get rid of what we call frustrations. Yeah, so right now, friend, we only have like 5 minutes remaining, and we will be ending our stream anytime from now, like in 4 minutes time. We'll be saying our goodbyes. Yeah, it has been amazing. Rex, bro. You're saying, hey Mark, how you doing? I'm doing great, bro. Rex, how about you? You're saying, I'm sorry, I'm late. No problem, bro. You see, the good thing is you've shown up. Yeah, you've shown up, and they normally say like better late than never. So thank you very much, Rex. Anyway, how are you doing? Okay, you're saying you have one thing to say though. Okay, bro, please go ahead. Also, Rex, Jake said hello. Yeah, Jake said hello. I was with he was with us here last night. That is a few hours ago, like 5 hours ago. He was with us here. Yeah, so friend, at the time right now, the time is 6:24 a.m. Yeah. All right. Rex is saying, so currently I've started a new big business project. This one is very important, meaning I will be working practically 12 hours daily, even up to the whole day. So I won't be back for a while, maybe a month or two. It's okay, bro. Yeah, I understand. You take your time, no pressure. Yeah, when you'll be okay. You'll be with us, I believe so. So I wish you the best, bro. Yeah, and I hope you succeed in that business. Yeah, make money, bro. Yeah, if you get the opportunity to make money, do it. I wish you the best, actually, Rex. Yeah, blessings. You're saying, but while I'm gone, I pray all things go well for you and everyone else generally, and see you guys again soon. Amazing, bro. Thank you very much for sharing that with us. We really appreciate. You're saying, thanks, Mark. See you soon. Peace, bro. Yeah, peace. I wish you the best. And I also want to again thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, so the thing is, friend, I want to thank you for your contribution, each and every person that showed up. Thank you very much. Those that took your time to chat with us, thank you. Those that came and never said a word, thank you. Those that liked, thank you. Those that subscribed, thank you as well. So my name is Eno Mark 29. It's been an amazing stream. I've enjoyed it. See you in our next stream. Like we always say, remember to keep peace. Take good care of yourself, and also take care of your loved ones. So it's a bye for now. Peace.